Good morning, everybody. Thanks for the invitation. SchäferRolls is proud to be here today, celebrating its 75th anniversary in the market here at MIAC. Today, SchäferRolls will introduce you three new roll covers technologies for the converting industry. The first one, H-Impress. It's a new roll cover technology for the embossing application. We will share with you also some important results achieved in the market in Italy at Lucart Diecimo mill. Second, Q.dura, it's a new polyurethane marine roll cover that significantly reduces the glue deposits on the cover surface and therefore decreases significantly the cleaning intervals. In some cases, it doesn't require any cleaning at all. For this product, we also will share with you some important results achieved in Sweden at the Swedish Tissue. Last product, it's a complete new innovative development for the Cliché application. H-Impress is the new roll cover technology for the embossing process. It's a further development of our H55 solution with an improved bonding system and with a new functional layer. This combination allows to reduce the cover heat generation in the machine up to 15 degrees C. H55 is a well-recognized solution in the market. Therefore, the new design has been done to maintain the same mechanical properties of elasticity, resilience, and low compression set, and at the same time a very high abrasion resistance. This allows to produce safely high-quality papers in terms of bulk and in terms of surface softness. The area of application is micro and macro embossing. It's a cover suitable for all type of application. Tan delta is a parameter that quantifies the way the material absorbs and releases energy. It's the measurement of the heat generation of the cover in the machine. This is the first important improvement made by R&D SchäferRolls engineers in Germany for the development of the new functional layer. This parameter depends on some parameters like nip frequency, nip load, micro and macro patterns, and of course we can't do anything for that. It depends on the other side on the material properties where our engineers and our specialists invested lots of resources to improve this heat generation. Therefore, this new quality, new functional layer is a mixture of synthetic and ozone resistance compounds. As said before, designed with the same mechanical properties of H55 solution, but with the capability to perform in the machine and reduce the heat generation up to 15 degrees C. The second important improvement made is this new bonding system to ensure the cover to run safely in severe conditions and in fast machines. In terms of temperature, this new bonding system has been designed to operate safely up to 90 degrees C. The new bonding system is not a new idea. It's a multiple layer technology SchäferRolls applies since decades in the paper industry. We have a first base layer. It's a hard material with an E-modulus very close to the shell E-modulus. And between the bonding layer and the functional layer, we apply two intermediate or interlifting layers to progressively pass from shell E-modulus to the functional layer E-modulus. These slides summarizes a little bit the solution with the additional information that we can produce H-impress between 50 and 70 Shorey hardness. As announced, we are pleased to share some important results achieved at Lucart in Italy. It was October 2019. Lucart involved SchäferRolls expertise to support on two demanding lines, on line 216 in a micro application and on line 220 with a macro embossing. On these lines, customer was suffering lots of troubles on the micro position, several bearing failures, especially on drive side, and on line 220, several cover delamination with different cover suppliers. We analyzed both positions and we made several thermal investigations. We found out that on both applications the cover heat buildup was close to 70 degrees C, and the thermal distribution was pretty uneven between motor side and operator side. We thought this was the perfect environment to taste H-impress performances. And in March 2020, the first cover has been installed on line 216 in the micro embossing station. We found immediately a benefit. The temperature was reduced to 50 degrees C temperature and the thermal distribution was pretty even. This cover is still in operation now, more than 9,000 hours, and the customer did not experience any other bearing failure. You can see in this table some statistics on the previous situation. Customer installed pretty soon also the same technology on line 220, and the benefit was even higher. Temperature went down below 50 degrees C. And in these slides, we want to show that the worst peak of uneven distribution between drive side and operator side, approximately 5 degrees C. Also, in these positions, customer did not experience any further cover delamination. We are proud to not make comments ourselves, but to present customer statement. Mr. Fabio Paoli, converting engineer, said, "We are very satisfied of SchäferRolls products and their support to solve our problem. The roll covers perform excellently and allow our machines to run safely and according to plan. The paper quality obtained at maximum machine speed remains great, and therefore we decided to exclusively rely on SchäferRolls covers in all our key positions. Second technology indicated is Q.dura. It's new polyurethane roll cover technologies for marine rolls to minimize the cleaning intervals of the cover. This is a position where we know it's very important to have a clean surface. Unfortunately, the position has dust, has glue, has oil, has fibers coming and connecting to the paper. And we have also on the cover surface high temperature that in many cases disturb the geometry of the machine with material deformation or thermal crowning. As a solution, we designed this polyurethane roll, Q.dura, that we can produce between 90 and 98 Shorey. The concept also is not a new idea, it's coming from the paper industry. We mix our polyurethane compound with nanotechnology. I think you know this word nanotechnology since many years. It says everything and it says nothing, but it's particles that we mix in mass with the complete solution of the cover. And this mixture allows to transfer important repellent properties to the cover. We measure these properties with what we call contact angle. You can see on the left the contact angle of water on cover surface, rubber, and it's a little bit better with polyurethane, but you can see on the right side the big benefits of our solution with our polyurethane modified with nanotechnologies. The results are very easy. It's very easy to clean the surface and to keep clean. We are happy to introduce you also the results on site at Swedish Tissue in Sweden. Customer had lots of problems of deposits between oil and dust, and these deposits were binded together with the fibers of the paper and going back to the paper itself. As a result, the customer could not produce without any doctoring system. He was obliged to doctor the surface of the cover with additional troubles. It was agreed to install Q.dura 98 Shorey, and the repellent properties has been demonstrated because customer today can operate without oil and without a doctoring system. The biggest success, Jimmy Carlson says, with Q.dura is no longer needs to use scraper. The scraper has cost me a lot of trouble. Last development, it's a first insight. We have some test positions in the market for Cliché application. Concept of this development is to produce the base layer and the functional layer in one step. The benefit of this solution is to produce the cover quicker, safer because of the bonding between the functional and the base layer, and we hope cheaper as well because we make only one production step. The base layer is made with epoxy resins, in some cases also with carbon fiber reinforcement. And between the base layer and the polyurethane functional layer, we apply a special interlifting material that during curing in autoclave has not only a mechanical but also a chemical reaction with both materials, allowing a perfect bonding between the two materials. That's it for the moment. Thanks for your attention, and if you want to have further information, we are available for questions here, or we have our booth downstairs and you are welcome.
Thank you. No, stay here. Is there any question for Federico? No? No, I have one.
Okay.
I'm not a technician, but I'm a bit curious. When we hear about nanotechnology since many years, but it's always nice to see a real application in a day life. In a day life, in a converting line, not in our day life. But I don't know if you already have information about that. But the lifetime of this product is the same as a normal treatment, or do you expect that this particular properties will decline during the time, or nanotechnology can assure the same level of performance during time?
Nanotechnology is particles. Particles that we apply not only on this product line, but on many other applications since more than 10 years now. We have a connection with external university and with a specialist for this particle production. We have made our own design together with them, and they produce these particles only for us. They are treated with gas to have perfect surface geometry and to have a perfect bonding, because we add in mass to our compounds, and we need to have a perfect bonding. The nanotechnology is used to increase some properties. In this case, it's anti-adhesive or repellent properties. In other cases, can be, let's say, different properties. In practice, the nanotechnology is not really helpful for lifetime. More particles we add, normally more we reduce the mechanical properties and the cover lifetime. In this case, we don't expect any reduction in terms of lifetime or properties, because the new Q.dura material has been increased in all properties, elasticity, resilience, mechanical, and in terms of abrasion resistance. So the nanotechnology is fully compensated with the new compound, fully compensate the application of the particles. Q.dura, the previous, the cover that is very known and also very well recognized solution, was the base of the design for the new polyurethane solution. And we expect at least the same lifetime of